Kirk opened his eyes and found himself in the presence of a great and radiant light. It was not the light of the sun nor the glow of any earthly flame, it was the glory of the Lord Jesus Christ. The light was so pure, so overwhelming, that Charlie fell to his knees, trembling. A voice, gentle yet filled with authority, spoke, "Fear not, my servant. You have fought the good fight. You have finished the course. You have kept the faith." 2 Timothy 4:7. The brilliance of the Lord extended his presence, and Charlie suddenly beheld a vision. Before him was his own funeral service. Hundreds, even thousands, were gathered. Some were weeping, others stood with reverent silence, and many lifted their hands in prayer and thanksgiving. Families sat together, speaking of how Charlie's courage to stand against the perversions of society had emboldened them to protect their children and keep their homes pure. Young men and women spoke about how his steadfastness gave them strength to walk boldly in truth. Pastors declared from the pulpit how his faith had challenged them not to compromise. Charlie's heart swelled with emotion as he watched. He saw young men who once wavered in cowardice now proclaiming, "We must stand like Charlie stood, without fear, with eyes fixed on Jesus." The Lord's voice spoke again, echoing over the scene. "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." Matthew 5:16. Charlie wept, overwhelmed that his life had borne fruit for Christ's glory. Then Jesus said, "The world hated you because it first hated me, yet you stood. You did not bow to the idols of your age, nor did you shrink back. Therefore your testimony is written among my faithful witnesses." John 15:18, Hebrews 12:1. The vision shifted. Charlie saw people kneeling at altars, repenting, some clutching Bibles tightly. He saw fathers turning their hearts back to their children, and mothers dedicating their homes to holiness. He saw young men and women rising up, declaring Jesus Christ boldly in public squares. The Lord's voice, resounding with power and love, declared, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord." Matthew 25:21. The vision of the funeral faded. The light of Christ remained brighter than ever, filling Charlie with unshakable peace. He realized the truth. His life, his courage, and his faith had been a vessel of eternal impact, and all glory belonged to the one whose light he reflected. Charlie bowed low and whispered, "All to you, Lord Jesus, all to you." And the Lord's light embraced him like eternal day.